Questioning the rhythm of your days. Have you ever paused in the middle of a busy day and wondered, where did all the time go? Why does the day sometimes feel so full, yet the list of meaningful accomplishments feels so small? Why do expenses creep up even when you think you're being careful? And what does it truly mean to be productive? Is it about doing more things, or doing the right things? Many people live in a constant loop of activity, waking up, rushing through tasks, working, spending, and repeating the cycle. Yet somewhere inside that rhythm, there is a quiet question. Is there a better way to live each day? Managing your time, controlling expenses, and improving daily productivity are not separate problems. They are deeply connected pieces of a single system. How you manage your life's resource, time, energy, attention, and money. Understanding this system begins with a simple realization. Productivity is not about speed or quantity. It is about intentional living. Introduction. Rethinking productivity. Most people define productivity as getting more done. But a deeper and healthier definition is this. Productivity is the ability to consistently invest your time and energy into activities that move your life forward. Notice the difference. Productivity is not about constant busyness. In fact, many busy people are deeply unproductive because their effort is scattered across distractions, unnecessary tasks, and poorly managed priorities. A productive day usually contains three elements. 1. Clarity, knowing what actually matters. 2. Focus, giving full attention to the task at hand. 3. Efficiency, minimizing wasted effort, time, and money. These same principles apply not only to work but also to finances and daily habits. When you manage your time well, you often spend less money. When you control expenses, you reduce stress and free up time. When your routines are efficient, productivity naturally increases. The foundation of a productive life, therefore, begins with daily structure. Deep dive, managing time on a daily basis. Time is the only resource every person receives equally, 24 hours each day. The difference between a chaotic day and a productive one lies in how those hours are structured. One. Start the day with intent. Many people start their day reactively checking messages, scrolling through news, or responding to urgent requests. This immediately places your priorities in the hands of others. A more intentional approach begins with a short planning ritual. Spend 5 to 10 minutes asking yourself 3 questions. What are the 3 most important tasks today? What must be finished no matter what? What tasks can be delayed or delegated? This simple exercise reduces mental clutter and provides a clear direction for the day. 2. Work with energy, not just time. Time management is often misunderstood. You do not simply manage hours, you manage energy cycles. Most people have natural periods of higher focus during the day, often in the morning or early afternoon. This is when your most cognitively demanding work should happen. For example, morning deep thinking, complex tasks. Midday meetings or collaboration. Evening lighter tasks or planning. Aligning your tasks with your energy levels dramatically improves productivity without requiring more effort. Three. Reduce invisible time drains. A large portion of wasted time comes from small, repeated interruptions. Common examples include constant phone notifications, social media checking, switching between tasks too frequently, unstructured meetings. These interruptions fragment your attention. Every time you switch tasks, your brain needs time to refocus. One powerful solution is time blocking. This means assigning specific periods for focused work and protecting them from distractions. Even a 6,090-minute focused session can produce more meaningful work than several scattered hours. 4. End the day with reflection. Productive people rarely end their day randomly. Instead, they spend a few minutes reflecting. What did I accomplish today? What slowed me down? What should I prioritize tomorrow? This small habit creates a continuous loop of improvement and clarity. Lowering expenses through conscious habits. Financial stress often comes not from large purchases but from accumulated small decisions. Just like time, money leaks through unnoticed habits. Managing expenses effectively requires awareness rather than extreme restriction. One. Understand your spending patterns. The first step is simply tracking where your money goes. Many people underestimate everyday spending such as subscriptions, convenience purchases, food delivery, impulse online shopping. Seeing the full picture often reveals surprising patterns. Once spending becomes visible, it becomes easier to adjust. 2. Distinguish needs from convenience. A helpful question when making purchases is this solving a real need, or just providing temporary convenience? Convenience spending is one of the biggest financial drains in modern life. Small daily choices, coffee runs, frequent takeout, unused subscriptions can accumulate into significant monthly costs. This does not mean eliminating all enjoyment. Instead, it means choosing consciously where your money brings genuine value. Three, apply the delay principle. Impulse purchases often disappear if you simply delay them. A practical rule is the 24-hour pause. If something is not essential, wait a full day before purchasing it. In many cases, the desire fades once the emotional impulse passes. This single habit can dramatically reduce unnecessary spending. 4. Align spending with goals. Money becomes easier to manage when connected to clear goals. Instead of thinking I should spend less, think saving for travel, building an emergency fund, investing in education or skills. When expenses compete with meaningful goals, decision-making becomes much easier. Becoming more productive in daily life. Productivity is not only about work. It includes how you manage health, habits, and mental clarity. One, simplify your environment. Clutter, both physical and digital, creates constant background distraction. A simplified environment helps your brain focus more easily. This may include organizing your workspace, reducing unnecessary apps or notifications, limiting multitasking. The clearer the environment, the clearer the mind. Two, build consistent habits. Motivation is unreliable. Habits are stable. Instead of relying on bursts of motivation, productive people design repeatable routines. Examples include a consistent morning start, scheduled deep work periods, regular exercise or movement, evening planning sessions. Small habits repeated daily produce far greater results than occasional bursts of effort. Three, protect your attention. Attention has become one of the most valuable resources in modern life. Many technologies compete to capture it. Protecting attention means intentionally deciding when you consume information, when you work without interruptions, when you rest without digital noise. This conscious control of attention is one of the most powerful productivity skills. Four, balance productivity with recovery. True productivity also includes rest and recovery. Constant work without breaks leads to diminishing returns. Fatigue reduces creativity, decision-making ability, and focus. Short breaks, physical movement, and sufficient sleep allow your brain to reset. Ironically, people who rest properly often achieve more in less time. The meaning of true productivity. At its deepest level, productivity is not a mechanical system. It is a philosophy of living intentionally. True productivity means choosing meaningful goals, investing time where it matters most, minimizing distractions and waste, balancing effort with well-being. It also means understanding that not every hour must be optimized. Leisure, reflection, and relationships are not distractions from life, they are essential parts of it. A productive life, therefore, does not feel rushed or frantic. Instead, it feels clear, purposeful, and balanced. Conclusion: designing better days. Every day offers the same basic structure: a limited number of hours, a limited amount of energy, and countless possible choices. Managing time effectively allows you to focus on what truly matters. Controlling expenses reduces stress and strengthens long-term stability. Building productive habits transforms scattered effort into meaningful progress. The key insight is simple. Small daily decisions shape the larger direction of your life. You do not need perfect systems or extreme discipline to become more productive. Often, the most powerful changes come from modest adjustments. Planning your day intentionally. Reducing distractions. Spending money consciously. Building steady routines. Over time, these choices accumulate. Days become clearer, finances become calmer, and work becomes more focused. And eventually, the question that started it all, where did the time go, begins to change. Instead, you may find yourself asking a much more satisfying question. What meaningful thing will I create with my time today?